Oh, what is this? I thought we were gonna do a heads-up race. You always gotta get one up on me with your little hot tune in there.
Throwing the hot tune in there.
I mean, what? So now you're cheating? What? Is there something on my face? We gotta give the people what they want. Some LS versus Hemi showdown action. This actually is a car I wanted to get. I did want to get the G8, but you can't get the same car your buddy has because it's kind of stupid.
You could.
I could.
Mine will still be faster. I won't let yours be faster.
Oh, here we go. That's why you're diddling your little computer.
This is my wife's car, bro.
I thought this was going to be the dad car showdown until you brought your wife's car to the races.
It's funny, a Honda's going to beat all of us.
Timmy's car is going to beat all. Well, maybe it won't. I mean, he did what, a 13 last time? So oh, Timmy!
Go to World Cup to run a 13.
So I pulled out the specs between our cars, and
let's look. Speed
here. Look, here it is. Here are the official specs. I went on fastest laps. So it looks like
a whole second slower.
So well, it looks like 0 to 60 time should be pretty close, like 5 seconds 0 to 60 times out of both. 8th mile's like it's only like they're saying 0.2 to 0.2 stock for stock, and we both have the same thing done. We're racing, and we don't know how it's going to go down because ultimately it's just going to be a driver's race at that point. I mean, what, 0.2 of a second difference between them? You got a 6 liter, I got a 6.1 liter, so
that's what it is.
It's all on the. Actually, your car's less. It says your car weighs less than mine.
42.
I don't like
face ID.
It doesn't like your face. It actually says your car weighs less. Somewhere it did. Up here. So, horsepower ratings and torque rating. But it says your car weighs 3,900 pounds.
No, I weighed it. It's 42.
Oh, well. Is that with you in it, fatty? Or is that just by the car by itself?
No, it's by itself. It weighed 44.10 with me in it. So 44.30 or something with me in it.
Well, we'll
find out.
I was just saying, we'll weigh him at the track. That should be open. Look, my horsepower per ton is 220. Yours is 203. So
I guess it's all gearing.
They're pretty equally.
Oh, look, it's a wagon,
it
bro.
It is a wagon, so that's wagon specs.
They don't even have that here. No, that's not even SRT.
It's an SRT8 touring. They had an SRT. That picture's not. I don't know what this is.
Back, can you compare?
That's what it had.
Oh.
This app isn't the best, I'll say.
It doesn't matter.
So maybe the app's fake. We're still racing, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win because we're bringing a trailer, so somebody might break their car, but hopefully it's Scotty because he'll fix it, and then it'll go faster.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your goal? Your goal is to run it,
13.
and then you want to switch your differential and run it again.
No, when you beat me, I'm going to switch my differential.
Oh, so now I'm winning. I like that. So your goal is, what do you plan on running? This says 13.5 stock, and you've got a little bit of work done.
I'm going to...
You change your guesstimate?
I don't know. I'm gonna, what, my estimate time?
Yeah, you said
13.6 at 106.
All right, I already did 13.7 at 103, and my excuse that time was it was hot out. So I'm gonna have my car and a trunk full of excuses for why it didn't go as fast as it did. Everybody out in the 300 land says I should run a 12.8. That's what everybody's telling me.
In your bra.
So that's what I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna hit the gas pedal and it's gonna go 12.8 because that's how it works. And then,
not with that tire. You got better tires though, don't you?
I got
You got new tires, not better tires.
Better tires. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but better than a 13.7, I hope. I hope for a low 13 is what I hope for. But today, I got to get busy. I got to get the transmission serviced on mine because it's leaking, and I can't have that.
You little bitch.
That's what I'm going to do.
Baby back bitch.
Going to service my transmission. My main mission. Oh yeah, this is my race prep. It's not really race prep, I guess. Just changing the transmission fluid and rear differential oil.
Open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up.
Important tech tip, make sure you have the dipstick because it requires a special one. So if you're familiar with the Chrysler 300, you are familiar with this little plug here. This little gem here, as you can see, is leaking, which is a common issue on these cars. This plug leaks and just makes a mess of the pan. The other thing is these transmissions are so sensitive to fluid that if it gets down too low, it will affect how it shifts. And if I'm going to go race this thing, that's definitely something I want to address and fix. So I figure if I have to replace that plug, I might as well. It's been about 30,000 miles since I changed the transmission fluid last anyway. So I'm just going to change the tranny fluid in this, and then I'll just have a nice fresh flush. Alrighty, now the transmission service on this car is fairly simple to do. If you have the ability to get the car off the ground and get under there enough to service the transmission, obviously I had the luxury of the lift, so thank you, Scotty, for renting me some lift time. But if you have the ability to get under the car, you could really save yourself some money by servicing the transmission yourself. This is not a very difficult job. It's just slightly technical, and only in terms of when you get to filling it back up. But the tranny service is straightforward. Just loosen that pan, let it drip out. It's going to be full of a ton of transmission fluid, so just be careful when you're removing it. Don't make a mess everywhere. But yeah, take the pan off, take the filter off, and you're pretty much ready to go. Magnet looks clear. That's good. I don't know, Scotty. I think it was due. It was pretty dirty in there. I mean, it's not like filthy, but it's definitely not clean. Alright, good. Just drop down the old filter. Should be stuck in there. It should be stuck in there like that. That shouldn't be hanging out in the drain pan. Now, making a mess again. Damn it. Redirect. Alrighty, so I'm going to take a break from my car while that transmission drains. Scotty, what are your plans to make your car go faster?
Change oil.
Rotate the tires. All right, let's look at your meats on this whip. Oh, I see this. I like the technique. I like the technique you're going with. Oh, come on! You should just put these on back here.
Put these on the back.
More rubber on the pavement, and you can do better.
So when I do burnouts, I can just change these and not feel guilty.
All right, so what you got? I've got the same
245.
I got 245s as well.
18s?
No,
you
it's mine are 20s.
You got 20s.
I got 20s on that thing. I don't think that's going to help me at all.
That's just more weight.
I don't think
We should weigh him if we had a scale. I have a scale.
completely scientific here. This is just the visual scale. Look, donk 20s, 18s. I think this is going to weigh. All right, let's predictions. I think this is going to weigh 35 pounds.
I bet that's gonna weigh 52 pounds.
50. All right, and I think yours is going to weigh 30 pounds. Since you
No,
just
mine's
went
gonna weigh
50.
46 pounds.
All right, so you.
52, 36.
So what I say, 35 and 30?
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna lose this
I
one.
think you're gonna lose this one. I don't realize that wheel.
Whose wheel's gonna be heavier?
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, this is all in the name of science.
Oh, I'm on kilograms.
All right, hold on, we can't do the conversion.
59, almost exactly. 59 pounds.
I hate you. That's not 35.
It's not.
I feel it now. It feels heavier. Now that I know
59.
it's
That's with a
50.
full tire of tread.
Should I put the lug nuts on there? Or
No.
will that make a difference?
No.
This is so much lighter. That's not that much lighter.
49, so
10
10 pounds lighter.
But that's 40 pounds overall of
Yeah.
less rotational mass. So
Look at the height difference
I think my wheel's as high as yours
on the scale.
on the scale
Put it behind it.
because I'm a baller. That's why.
Yeah, so that scale's probably an inch and a half.
Why does my 245 look wider than your 245?
I don't know. Move it over here. So we'll put it on the ground.
Is that an optical illusion?
Now, let's see which one's taller. It's like putting.
Jesus Christ. Ah!
What's your sidewall?
45, but it's 45%
Of the width, though.
the width, though. Yeah,
So technically, yours would be 2 inches taller than mine.
yeah,
Same size tire, 2 inch bigger wheel.
that's the difference.
2 inches of tire.
10 pounds. 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Good grief. You need to go on a diet, baby. 60 pounds. Woo! She's a porker. I'm stealing your wheels. See if it makes a difference. Oh, I can't steal your wheels. You got a stupid bolt pattern. Close enough to hold it on there.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
That does look stupid.
I mean, it would rub all everywhere. The SRT8. Just a little fun fact for you guys. This is the only wheel of Maddie's to say Alcoa on it.
Listen, I was hoping because of that it would be lighter, but
Oh, so you picked the one with the embossment in it.
oh, we didn't scratch it.
Like an animal. What is that? At least it clears your brakes.
It does clear.
Yeah,
Makes my
that
brakes
would
look
look
bigger.
silly. Yeah, your car looks better with bigger wheels. I'm glad you don't have 18s. But look, this is traction right here.
There's something right there.
All right, let's watch Maddie toss this up here.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get that retard strength.
This is how hernias are made.
Yeah. Here, Fox, this is how hernias are made.
This is how to get a hernia. How many goes your goes? That's good. Alrighty, so it's all fair. Well, your exhaust is a lot smaller than mine.
It's old as hell, bro.
There's this weird little loopy thing. Is that what you're talking about?
It keeps the drone away.
It like loops up.
And it's like resonance chamber.
But I guess, I mean, it's what, 2.5?
Yeah, solo. Similar design, but not
Into this
H
bad boy.
the H pipe on it. And then there's catalytic converters.
You got the Elgatos. Let's see. Hold on.
Got a little leaky.
Let's see. All right, not cheating on me. Didn't hollow
you
them
would
out.
see them welded up. Cat back.
Cat back. You got lowering springs. I do not have lowering
Probably
springs.
won't do anything.
What? Why are there 7,000 clamps that hold this intake system on? How many clamps? Count the connector clamps with me. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 clamps? Is that really necessary? Now we're gonna do a valve body full service here. Just, yep. That's what we're doing. Fresh valve body cleaning, right there it is. When anybody ever asks you how much brake cleaning it needs, you get all of it. However much you have. Turn this plug off here. Booyah. And it looks like I gotta get both O-rings out of there. But I guess these O-rings are made out of jelly and they just leak. Or this isn't leaking at all like I said, and I'm gonna find out that this O-ring is the one that was bad and needs replaced. The O-rings themselves are different. This one uses a black O-ring and this one has a, like I said, it's like a clear jelly one. These are kind of smushy, so maybe these are a little better. Who knows? We'll find out. We got the new plug in. Alright, now when you are installing the filter, just make sure that you get that in there in the proper notch. There's just a little notch inside the valve body that filter will line up with. And yes, I do torque my bolts down. The only reason I do this is so that it has nice even pressure at all 6 bolts. It's a very low torque, only 8 foot-pounds, but I do torque my bolts down. I also use anti-seize. I don't care what Scotty says. Watch this. Watch this. All right. That's done. On to the rear differential. Tight. Not leaking. That's good. 14 millimeter. That still looks good. So last time I did this, I put limited slip additives in there. I think it made it a limited slip. That's what happened. That's my story. What do you think smells worse, Scotty? Gear oil or tranny fluid? Burnt tranny fluid. I don't know. Burnt tranny fluid stinks. But good gear oil stinks. So it's a tough one. Oh, pro tip, guys. If you're going to do this, take out the fill bolt before you take out the drain bolt, because if this strips out, why then, yeah, you're screwed. Because you won't be able to get the oil back into it. Oh, I'm making a mess. Put my bolt back in there. This thing is going to be ready to rock and roll. Taking down G8s like it's a job. All right, this is where all the technical stuff comes in. So I got to do the NAG one. I have to heat the transmission up to whatever. I just have to, whatever temperature I have to heat it up to. And then you have a target range where the fluid level has to be between. So at 70 degrees there, it has to be between 20 and 30, it looks like. So got to hook up a scan tool now, go through all the gears, and then check the fluid, see where it's at. Take all my stuff, and it's done. The Chrysler is race ready. How about Scotty?
I'm bed ready.
Scotty is
I'm bed ready.
Tired. Well, I'm not going to bed with you.
I'm an old man.
So
Old man.
Chrysler's ready. Are you ready, Scotty?
I'm ready to begin.
Oh, you heard it here. It's going to be a race. Did you make sure that cap was on? I don't think I did. But we're going to be racing. Next time you see us, we'll be at the track. And it's going to be great. LS versus Hemi showdown. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by this ladder today, because this ladder has been awesome for propping up the camera and this light. So huge shout out to this ladder here.